Hey you guys, welcome back to Vera's View. In this edition, I want to talk to you about the Superstar Shake-Up, who went to SmackDown, who went to Raw, and my wins and fails of both episodes. So let's start off with the trade, shall we? Moving to Raw from SmackDown, you have The Miz and Maurice, Dean Ambrose, Kurt Hawkins, Bray Wyatt, Apollo Crews, Kalisto, Heath Slater and Rhino, Alexa Bliss, and Mickie James. Then moving to SmackDown from Raw, you're going to see Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Tamina, Charlotte, Primo and Epico, Jinder Mahal, Sin Cara, Rusev, Lana, and The New Day. Now let's start off with the fails for Raw, shall we? My first fail is going to have to be Kurt Hawkins. I think he's a super talented individual, but he gets lost in the shuffle no matter what brand he is on. I don't think moving to Raw is going to do anything for him. This is the second time in a row we've seen Kurt Hawkins come out, cut a promo, only to be interrupted by somebody else. Dana Brooke is my next fail. I think that she also has an extreme amount of potential, but I think she's also getting lost in the shuffle. Since she's been done associating herself with Charlotte, she hasn't really been doing much. I think moving her back down to NXT would be beneficial for her. She could work on her character, her in-ring, etc. My next fail is going to be Nia Jax not catching Charlotte. Charlotte did this moonsault. We're going to talk about it in a minute, but Nia just stood there and took it, and she didn't catch her. She looked like maybe got a boot to the face. I'm not really sure what happened there, but they're both extremely lucky that neither one of them was hurt. It could have been disastrous. My last fail for Raw is TJ Perkins. Nothing against him. I don't know much about him. This is probably the first time I've really paid any attention to him, but I'm not really sold on the whole thing. I don't really know how I feel about him. He seems kind of odd to me. Maybe I'll change my mind down the road, but right now I just thought that spot on Raw could have been used for somebody more developed, someone different from 205 Live. Maybe, Brian Kendrick? I don't know. I love Brian Kendrick. My Raw wins are going to be Dean Ambrose. When he comes out and he's pretending like he doesn't know that it's a Miz and Maurice. He thinks it's really John Cena and Nikki Bella. That was pretty funny to me. He's also been sporting a new piece of jewelry on his left hand. Was there a little wedding with Renee that we don't know about? I guess we'll find out. Big Show was another win for me. Him coming out and punching Kurt Hawkins in the face means that he's not retired. There was a lot of rumblings at WrestleMania that he was done, but I guess he's not. Charlotte's moonsault, I talked about how Nia didn't catch her, but it was a thing of beauty. She came off the top rope to the outside. It was gorgeous the way she came down. Now the landing, like I said, was left to be desired, and Nia should have got her, but whatever, that's not the point. The point is that I love Charlotte. I think she's great. She's taking a lot of risks. She's doing a lot for the women's division, and top notch. My next win is going to be Kofi Kingston blow-up doll. That was so funny. You guys might not know this, but this isn't actually Kofi Kingston. I was laughing to kill myself. So funny. Dash Wilder then comes out with a t-shirt on that says, "I broke Kofi's ankle." I thought that was so funny. And the Revival themselves are a big win for me. I really am enjoying these guys. I loved the Shatter Machine they did here. It was really, really spot on. Braun Strowman was such a win for me. Like, I'm not really the biggest Braun Strowman fan, but seeing him, like, annihilate Roman Reigns was hilarious. He's in the backstage, he attacks him, he's just manhandling the shit out of him, he's destroying Roman Reigns. He's throwing him around, the ambulance comes, they put him on a stretcher, he's like, "Nah, I'm not done with you yet," flips the stretcher down over a flight of stairs. They get him up in the ambulance, he's like, "Nah, still not done," pushes it over, pushes a ambulance over. Braun Strowman is a beast, ladies and gentlemen, a absolute beast. Then the crowd is just making it so much better because they're out there chanting things like, "Thank you, Strowman," and the ambulance finally takes off with Roman Reigns inside. The crowd is going, "Na na na na," like singing the song. Way. I ate it up. That was phenomenal. My other win is going to be Bayley's little Austin pin. It's a small thing, but I love Steve Austin, so seeing her with that little pin on her side, I just thought that was great. Teasing a Finn Balor Bray Wyatt feud. I just have, like, so many things swirling around in my head for this. I think it's going to be great. I'm excited for that. Let's talk about SmackDown, shall we? My wins. Let's start off with the wins for SmackDown. Owens' promo about Canada being superior to the United States. I'm Canadian, so I thought that was pretty funny. I also love that he's calling himself the face of America. Like, that's just rich. Eric Rowan still being controlled by Bray Wyatt. So Bray has moved over to Raw, but he still has Eric over there doing his bidding. He is getting to Randy Orton when the Eater of Worlds cannot. I think that's a great storyline that he still has this man under his control on a completely different show. the crowd humming Becky Lynch's theme. Becky comes out, her music's playing, the music stops, and the crowd just keeps it going. I thought that was a great little moment for Becky. It shows the fans are really behind her. It was awesome. Gronk being back. You know me, I love my Gronk. Seeing him throw the drink in Jinder Mahal's face, getting him back for the drink that was thrown at him at WrestleMania, I thought that was a great moment. I really enjoyed that. Hope we can see more Gronk in WWE. Like, seeing two of my favorite things, wrestling and the New England Patriots crossover is just, it's phenomenal for me. I love it. Aiden English sings. I wasn't sure at first if this was going to be a win or a fail, but it ended up going on my wins list because you know what? He can actually carry a tune. Unlike the old days of Jillian Hall butchering things on a microphone, this guy can actually sing, it seems. The perfect 10 getting the win, though. Come on, 10, 10, 10. Another fellow Canadian. Love it. This guy's worked so hard to get where he is. I'm just ecstatic to see him on the main roster. It's just great. Possible Dolph Ziggler versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I am super excited about it. Again, there was endless possibilities. Like, I am salivating at the thoughts of these matches. They are going to be so good. The two of them are so great. I just think they're going to have great chemistry with each other and put on something magical. AJ versus Kevin Owens is also going to be really great. I'm excited for this as well. I think they also are going to have some really great matches with each other, and I'm pretty excited for these feuds coming out of the shake-up. My fails for SmackDown are going to be Kevin Owens and AJ again, but not the fact that the two of them are fighting each other. It's the fact that they are fighting over the United States Championship. These two men were respectively the WWE and Universal Champions not that long ago, so it just seems kind of like a downgrade. They are now fighting over the United States Championship. Tamina's announcement. I think Tamina is so talented and so great, and I felt like it was like a smack in the face the way they announced her coming over to SmackDown. Everyone was expecting Charlotte. It was teased like it was Charlotte, and then when it was Tamina, it kind of seemed like, oh, Tamina? Like, I really hope that her moving to SmackDown is big things for her, that she does big things over there. I guess we'll have to wait and see. My next fail is going to be the New Day to SmackDown. I love the New Day, I love SmackDown, but this is going to put a nail in the coffin to finish off that feud with the Revival. I thought they were really going somewhere with that. I thought it was going to be really great, but I really don't see them crossing brands with these feuds, so it looks like that one's done. Not as many live appearances was a fail for me. On Raw, most of the traded people did show up from SmackDown. Now, on SmackDown, not very many were actually there in person. We got a lot more just announcements on the screen, so that was a fail for me. Byron Saxton to SmackDown is my last fail. I love him and Corey Graves. Just like Corey Graves just gives it to him on Raw, and it's always at him, and I'm gonna miss that over there. But that's it, you guys, for this time. Please check back with me soon for more Vera's View. I'm Vera for the WWFU Internetwork.